Okay, beautiful.
Thank you. Have fun! Being on expedition with SY is something special.
Every day on expedition has been a life-changing experience.
SY Expedition is one of the best opportunities to make some really good friends.
We started in Ottawa and had a great few days in the nation's capital, some bonding, some fun.
Contemplating my life choices.
We were invited to Rideau Hall to tour the Governor General's house. I was thinking, wow, I've never seen nothing like this before. It was pretty cool.
From there we flew up to Goose Bay, which allowed us to really explore the area more. We spent a full day in Sheshajit and Northwest River, exploring that area and its rich history.
I love it there because we saw an old artifact like over 2,500 years old. They were cool.
And finally, we were able to hop on some planes and fly all the way up to Nain, Nunatsiavut. As we love to say, flexibility is the key, and we put that to the test on this summer's expedition. Mechanical issues with our ship caused all kinds of twists and turns and unexpected moments, and that in itself was a huge part of the journey and the experience.
Flexibility really was the key, and it helped me so much.
The way the community of Nain really welcomed us with open arms. They understood the situation we were in. They opened up doors and lent us pickup trucks and gave us ideas of places to go and places to explore nearby.
When we were approaching the Polar Prince, I was really excited, and I couldn't describe how I felt. I was approaching the stairs and I like, finally.
We took Zodiacs off the ship and went to shore to explore and learn.
One of my favorite highlights has been going on the Zodiac cruises.
C'était une fois, on est allé en Zodiac, puis on est allé sur le bord d'une plage et on a décidé de nager dans l'eau froide.
I think some of those moments that people will remember most are spending time on these beautiful beaches, catching some char and cooking that up.
And the best part, I caught my very first fish.
Some of the elders showed us how to make bannock right on the beach. It reminded me of when my family used to make bannock for us as a kid.
Our elders, Maria and Sophie, were showing us the different plants and the different bugs and telling us stories about when they were younger and how they would use the plants.
And they taught us lots of indigenous games, so that was so fun because we got to learn about their culture.
I think the most significant one for me is making these mitts with Samara. I was able to borrow Sophie's sewing patterns and then cut out the pieces myself.
It was so very special for me to come back as an educator. It was just very special and very heartwarming.
The students learned a lot on this expedition. Val Courtois teaching the students about the Indigenous Guardians program and how it's really shaping parts of Canada, but really the world in terms of Indigenous-led conservation and environmental practices and so much more. And our bear guards, who are real people of the land, Maria, David, and Harvey, not just protecting us from bears, but also sharing their hunting, their trapping, their lifestyles from childhood, which are totally unique and totally amazing. And Paul Hamilton from the Canadian Museum of Nature, leading the kids through all kinds of different science programs. And one of our new partners this year on the Students on Ice expedition was the Atlantic Salmon Federation.
So this was an activity to show you how we age fish.
Amy, Kim, and Andrew really lent so much to the journey, helping us to understand the life cycle of this extraordinary epic species, the Atlantic salmon, and some of the challenges it's facing due to climate change in particular.
The youth on board have really shown us what it takes to advocate for the conservation and restoration of not only wild Atlantic salmon, but their species and ecosystems alike.
Oh my God!
Of course, a huge part of the success of all students in ice expeditions, and this one was no exception, was the connection with the natural world. And I think that hopefully will be one of the things the kids take away. There'll be friendships, there'll be connections. In particular, I think that connection to nature that will stay with them forever.